Hi everyone, it's dinner time to heal. I'm going to cook for you the best, most delicious, easy to make, a decadent winter meal ever to grace your taste buds. Let's get started. I have here a featured product and it's a roasting bag. Yes, my friends, we're going to do a little cheat here with McCormick's pot roast roasting bag. Guys, it makes your meat cook so fast, it's going to be done in 2 hours or less. And I'm going to show you how to use the bag and what ingredients to use to get the most tender pot roast that you can ever eat. I'm talking not dried out, extremely moist, tender, so tender, your fork, it just falls apart and breaks apart. You guys, this is so easy. All you need is some kosher salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, Italian seasoning. As you saw in the beginning, I just put on a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, massaged it in, and then I put all of the ingredients, all of the delicious spices on each side of this perfect 2.5 pound center cut pot roast. And as you can see here, it is absolutely, look at all of those spices. Look at the chunks in there. You know this is going to taste just so good. I love McCormick's. The one thing about living with disability is that you just don't have the energy to cook. My goodness, you need to eat to have the energy. So this meal is easy and I'm giving it to you step by step, my friends. As you see, I'm putting a little sprinkling, a nice amount of all-purpose flour, and that is going to help tenderize this cut of beef. Any cut of beef, if you have a top round or a bottom round, which tends to dry out faster, this flour method truly works. You're going to go ahead and take your bowl and fill it up with a little bit of water to get some of those ingredients off because we're going to use it. We're going to go ahead and foil our baking pan and open up our bag here. It is a nice size, as you can see. You're going to go ahead and pour in that liquid that we made with all of the spices that we use to put over our pot roast. Oh my goodness, you guys. It hasn't even gone in the oven and it smells so good. I'm going to go ahead and put this pot roast in, flip it over. Now, this is something that I do. I put the large end of the pot roast in first. It tends to cook more even for some reason. I rinse my hands out and get all of those spices off before closing up this bag. It's very important. You don't want the grease and heavy spices on the outside of this bag. It will burn and the bag will not be able to blow up and get the air in there circulating to cook your pot roast properly. And it'll bust and you'll end up having to cook it for 3 or 4 more hours. So make sure that you clean your hands first. Our 2 sides are going to be string beans and mashed potatoes. Don't you just love this cute little thing that I found here on Amazon? It makes peeling fun instead of a tedious task. You're going to go ahead and cut these potatoes up. I have here russet. And I'm going to go ahead and cut them as if I'm going to make potato salad. Small enough for these potatoes to boil fast. My friends, when you cut the potatoes up before boiling in mashed potatoes, you're cutting your time in half. Go ahead and put them in the water. Set them to boil. My friends, they will be tender and ready for you. I guarantee you in 10 to 15 minutes. Put it on medium high. Get your bowl and clean off your string beans with a little bit of vinegar water. So I'm going to cut up a vegetable trifecta here. Nobody wants boring string beans. Give them a little life. I have here some red onions sliced very thin and a kind of orangish, reddish. A bell pepper. Going to go ahead and de-seed it, clean it, cut it in half, and then cut it long ways and slice it thin to go along with those sliced thin red onions. The last of the trifecta. Garlic, my friends, you guys already know from all of the other videos that I've ever made. It is nature's most powerful antibiotic that you can ingest besides cloves. My gosh, my goodness, my gracious. How can you live without garlic? There's no such thing as vampires, but I'm telling you, not one would touch me. My body is just infused with it. You roast garlic and you've got candy. Here we're going to go ahead and put our string beans in the pan with just 3 little slices of butter. I have here Imperial because it's all vegetables, my friend. Imperial does not involve any animal fat at all. Guilt-free cooking. Yes, yes, yes. Just a sprinkle each of kosher salt, black pepper, garlic powder. Make sure that you're not using garlic salt here, my friends. Onion powder and Italian seasoning. Can you see a theme here? Yes, for everything we are literally using all of the same spices. Go ahead, as an optional, put in some pepperoncini to spice it up, my friends. You know, Mama Phoenix likes it spicy. So next we're going to go ahead and put in just a little bit more olive oil before adding in our red onions and stir that up with our red bell peppers. It's so beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and put in a half a teaspoon of beef bouillon. This, my friends, is how you get those flavors to truly marry. Stir it up and put in your garlic. I have here probably about a tablespoon of minced garlic. You could use less or more. That's all a matter of preference. You're going to go ahead and put in 1 cup to 1.5 cups of water. Put the top on and let it boil through. Now, if you put in more water, you're going to get some mushy string beans. If you have problems with dental caries or missing teeth, then that's probably going to be best for you. It's been 2.5 hours. It has rested and the bag has deflated. It's time to go ahead and remove your pot roast from the bag. As you can see, when you use a bag, you take the pot roast out and you don't have all those oils because it's in the bag. So much more healthier. Look at this. Look at that. Do you see the steam coming off of there? Do you see the moisture and the natural oils? Oh my goodness. It's so tender. This is the ultimate test. The sugar baby, mama's baby approves. We're going to go ahead and put in a few slices of Imperial butter, salt and pepper, a little tiny sprinkle of salt. You guys probably are thinking, those potatoes are going to taste nasty. They're not. I'm about to show you why. A drizzle of milk. You want to go ahead and mash that up and put it in a bowl and add some sharp cheddar cheese, my friends. This is one of the best ways to use less salt. You can use Parmesan. It has a little more salt. So if you use Parmesan, make sure that you use less salt. It is time to plate this beautiful dish. Oh my gosh. The meat is so tender. The potatoes have a beautiful orange yellowish hue to them, reminding you of butter. The string beans are perfectly cooked with the beautiful reddish orange bell peppers to give it a kick of color. My goodness, this meal is comforting. It's easy to make and made in a more healthy way. It's delicious. My friends, it's decadent. God bless you all. Here's to your health. Happy holidays. Don't forget to subscribe to the Awakening of Phoenix Living with Disability Healing. This channel was created to empower those who feel and become unwanted after trauma, to heal through spirituality and improve the quality of their life while living with disability. I want to thank you all for your support. Our trademark is now registered. It is not just your spirituality that can define your journey. It is your journey that can define your spirituality.